Violated, that's how I feel.
Every time a kilometre clicks by, I'm just so happy. It's like, I just want to be in my hotel.
This is nature. Crazy routes that you would never ever have known. It does look a little bit deeper in this sun. I ain't getting snapped by a crocodile. Robbed by gunpoint by the police. Yeah, I'm so high up, my legs have gone to jelly. There's no arrows to tell you which road goes which way or anything like that. No, it's too sensible. That.
Mexican roads in fog at night.
Give the police roadblocks and just pulling you over. The sat nav says, come down here, go over that way.
Look at this. It's like something off Top Gear or Grand Tour. This bridge. What on earth happened?
Just to give you some idea of how high up this is, because it really is hard to tell. There's me waving at you, right there. What I do is I get on the on Google Maps and I put in there no toll roads, and what that does is it forces you on some crazy routes that you would never ever have known even existed. And when you go down those, you find places like this. A really good example of getting off the beaten track here. It's like 9 o'clock in the morning. This place has been open since 8, and I'm literally the only person here, which is the way I like it. Nothing worse than going somewhere and it's full of millions of tourists, in my book anyway. Everyone to their own, I suppose. But I mean, look at this. It looks like there's another something right up there. And today I'm going to be driving hopefully to 3 of these within an hour of each other, really. So it should be a good day of sightseeing. This one is called Tenam Puente, I think. If that's wrong, I shall put it in the put some writing on the screen or something like that. It does make you wonder what on earth went on in these places. This was a lot of work to build this. Apparently this place wasn't discovered till 1925, believe it or not. Wow, what's up here? And it certainly keeps you fit. I've never gone up so many steps. I best get my climbing boots on. Right, I've got to the top of this climb. So here's the first thing that we're greeted by. It's almost like the Mayans built stuff so you can't pick it up on camera. It really doesn't do it any justice. Look, so you've got another like Acropolis thing here. Another one here. I guess I'm going to have to climb up that one. This one. Right. I really ought to stop smoking, hadn't I? It's a stupid habit. But I'm at the top now. So there's that smaller pyramid or altar. I presume that was like an altar area there. And maybe another altar thing there. And this is the steps I've just come up. My God. Just to give you some idea of how high up this is, because it really is hard to tell. There's me waving at you. Right there. Hello. Get off the beaten track. Get away from the main tourist places. I'm here. I've got my shirt off. I'm getting a suntan. Seriously. Get away from the touristy places and find these touristy places that ain't full of tourists. Oh, I've got to get back down this now. Bloody hell. Vermiliads, I think that's the name for them. Literally everywhere. These are ones that have just fallen off trees, look. They're like parasites. And they get on the tree and live independent of the tree, but the trees are absolutely full of them. It's amazing. Every branch has got a vermiliad on it. It's just surprise after surprise after surprise. Seriously, I don't know why they all go on about Chichen Itza. This is easily as impressive and as large, but it's typical of Mexico, really. There's amazing sights, and they don't really take advantage of it. They'd rather be trying to sell you tat, as they call it in the UK. Everyone loves a bit of tat in the South America, it seems. Whew, let's walk to the top of this one, I suppose. Every corner you go round, there's another amazing structure. Well, I thought that was it, but look,
It's like,
why go to Chichen Itza when you can come here on your own, have a wander around, do a YouTube video without loads of tourists getting under your feet and things. No one's really done any research onto any of these things either. It's almost like everything you read about them on the signposts, everything's supposedly, you know, like could be. This is what we think it is. There's nothing certain. So I suppose I must walk up this one. Let's see what we got here. I don't know what that bit was for. What that bit? Sacrificing humans or something lovely like that. And yet people will tell you that we live in a violent age now. That was nothing compared to the Incas and the Mayans. They were all for chopping people's heads off. If you're into football, this is kind of where it started, you know. So the chiefs or whoever was in charge would be sat down that end on the podium at the far end. Nothing changes, does it? It's always about the elites. And then people used to, there was sides of 7, I believe, 7 a side, and they weren't allowed to use their hands or anything. All they could use was their shoulders and their hips to hit a big rubber ball between each other or something along those lines. Must have been an interesting game, eh? But I'd find that more interesting than football. So now I'm at Chinkultic, is that correct? And this is my unofficial guide who seems to have tagged along. Annoyingly, all I've got is 500 peso notes. So I'm presuming, because it was free to get in here. But this is another one of those, the football, yeah, like with the ball.
Yeah.
But what's your name? Your nombre?
Yes. I was Julio.
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 Julio. So this is Julio. I'm Kristen. I'm Kristen, by the way. Pleased to meet you. And he's saying to me that in this game there were three people on each side, and basically whoever lost the game, so it was time for head off. So loads better than normal football, isn't it? You know what I mean? Wonder how many people died here then. The king, right, so they would sit here, and then so they would be sat on these rocks here, and they would be watching, and then they'd decide who lost their heads. Is this the smallest guy ever or what? I love him. So if we look on here, you can actually see, you see the headdress of the person and the person's face, and he's viewing
Hodder.
Hodder. I don't really understand, but I think it's pointing down that direction because that's where there might be a cenote, I think. Oh, you stay here?
Yeah.
Okay, but I can, me, it's okay?
Okay.
Okay, okay, thank you, Julio.
No coca. Con refresco.
For me, I'm okay, I've got, oh, you want a drink? You want a drink? Hold on. See, nothing's free. Oh, man. I only have 20, my friend. That's all I've got, or 500s. That's okay. I'm sorry, I'll get you a beer, yeah? Thank you.
Yes. Acropolis.
The Acropolis is down that way. Okay,
No problem.
follow it right round this way. Okay, thank you. Didn't seem too impressed with 20, whatever it is, pesos. 20 pesos wasn't very much, was it? It was on that or 500, you know what I mean? So I think 500 is about £20. I think these are those plants that they're called ericaceous or something like that. It's supposed to be really, really medicinal for lots of different things if you have a cold or something like that. Let's see where this goes to. These cheese plants. My sister loves them. She's been growing them for years. It's really difficult to grow them in the UK though. Indoors, obviously. Let's see where this path takes us. Honestly, if you're going to Mexico and you're going to show all these sites, you really, 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 really will. Give your heart and lungs a workout. And again, look at the difference between here and Chichen Itza. You know? Chichen Itza was just so full of people, even though I got there at 8:30 in the morning. But just remember, if you're going to Chichen Itza, get there well early. Wow, this looks like another, like a town square or something. I'm going to walk up to there and have a look what it looks like when we go that direction. So I guess from up on this plateau, there's a big square there, look. You just about make it out. And there's another like seating area or altar down that end. I'm on an altar up this end. Actually a big lake over there as well. I don't know whether that's part of this area. But I am getting mosquitoed to death. Seriously. So many mosquitoes here. And they seem to love English blood. This doesn't make sense to me. Like lots of things that you get told in history. It's like, why would you make the steps so that you can't really walk up them comfortably? Or is that just something that we discovered at a later date? Oh shit, it goes even more up around the corner. Jesus. It's best be worth it. It's best be worth it. Christ, I really have to pack in smoking. Look at this. Just come up here, got a little hand-painted sign, same precaution. Imagine if you got kids, you're like plummeting to your death down there. Wow, health and safety. Oh, the beautiful morning glory. And here is what greets you when you get to the top of the killer stairs. Look at that. You can see. It's so clear as well, look. Oh, it looks green. How amazing is that? What a view. I think that's a cenote. I think it is. Because usually these kind of buildings aren't too far away. Honestly, I'm so high up, my legs have gone to jelly. Oh, I'm not a fan of the heights. So I've come up here. That's where the cenote is. And then I've climbed up here, thinking, well, there's probably nothing too exciting now. But look, another one. You can't climb up on that one, but this is plenty high enough. Wow. I can definitely tell why they built this here. It actually makes sense for once. Why go to Chichen Itza with all the crowds when you can come here? This is the second place I've been to today, and just me, which is the way I like it. And there's the telltale sign, look. And now we know why. There's the loads of vultures over there. Let's go and have a look. You are some lovely creatures, aren't you? I suppose a whole cow is going to feed a load of birds for a long, long time, isn't it? This is nature. They're lovely looking things, aren't you? Oh, I bet I'll get downwind of that. They even make spooky noises when they fucking fly. Wow. Okay, these are great examples of these speed bumps, right? So, again, middle of nowhere, really. You know, it's not like there's children running around. It's just constant. They've got these speed bumps. But look, so you imagine coming along here 40 mile an hour. You can't even see this one because of the shadows. You know, I was saying earlier on one of the videos, you literally can't see them until it's too late. I got caught out by one yesterday. I did quite well because I went over 1 million speed bumps, it seemed like yesterday, and it was literally the last speed bump of the day that it caught me out. There was a big squeal of brakes as I realised a split second before it. Look at this one. Where is it? There it is. Bloody hell. Oh. I'm nearly at this lovely named place, which is Lake Colon. Something off Top Gear or Grand Tour, this bridge. What on earth happens if you're on a motorbike and you go across that? Oh wow, look. Look at this. Look how clear that water is.
No, inside. Left.
I go left.
Left.
I thought he said right.
No, now.
So I go this way and then right. No, left. I'll find it. I'll work it out. You have a tequila for me.
10 minutes left.
10 minutes and then left. Ah, I got you.
Then you wait.
Awesome. Okay. You have a cerveza for me.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Cheers,
A
buddy.
little.
What have I got? I've literally got nothing. Look. Yeah. You can have that. That's all I got. That's it.
Oh.
That's it. It's our secret, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You wait now.
No problem. Okay.
Try.
I'll work it out.
Oh, wait. You wait.
No worries.
Maybe
I'll work it out.
minute left.
No problem. Left. There. I just had a drunk local telling me what to do and spitting on me with this. All I can smell in the car is tequila. It really is getting a bit like a Top Gear special, this. The sat-nav says, come down here and go over that way. I'm not so certain. This is unbelievably beautiful. It looks quite deep over that bit. Let's go back around here. I can't believe how beautiful this is. How clear the water is. There's a road this side. It looks freaking deep, to be honest with you. Well, it's all about getting off the beaten track. Let's get off the beaten track. It's really quite deep. Let's see what happens. Here goes then. And the sat-nav says, go that way. Let's go that way. Please don't get stuck in here. Mind you, my feet are quite warm. Don't get swept down that way. And through we go. Bit of off-roading in Nissan Almira. And I think that, oh no. Now there's more of a road. Is that another road? Let's best do the sensible thing really at night and go and have a quick look first. Okay, this really is coming down here. It does look a little bit deeper in Nissan. There's only one way to find out, isn't there? Let's do this. Let's go. And out the other side. Lovely, lovely. Who needs a 4x4? Some more steps. I'll be getting used to the steps now. I'll be fit as a butcher's dog when I get home. I just saw a sign that said crocodilia. Oh, and I've made a little friend, haven't I? Have I made a friend? Yes, but I've got nothing for you. It's okay, it's okay. Look, come to me. Come on, you want your head scratched, don't you? You beautiful. There's so many of these bridges. And they're all beautiful. It's worth the entrance fee just to come and see this. Like that. Every place I've been so far today, I've had to give my name and address type of details. But I don't know what the government is here, but they obviously... All right, mate. They obviously don't know how to make any coin out of such a beautiful, beautiful country. Really, it is amazing. I mean, this has just been one day so far. And I've just been blown away, absolutely blown away. So I'm going to have to go and fill some forms out. So if I'm a bit jumpy, one problem with being around all this water is I've got a cloud of mosquitoes around my head, which isn't very nice. Because the mosquitoes here absolutely love English blood, it seems. Let's have a look what we got then. So this is Lagartero. Lagarto, something like that. I'm literally the only person. Apparently you can't climb on any of the other ones, but you are allowed to climb on the big one. So I'm going to go and climb on the big one, like a big kid. This is interesting, isn't it? Look at the way this one's been constructed. It's very different, but there's definite curvature to it. And yet that one over there, that one, look, that one's a lot squarer. Wow. So that's the one I was just looking at. And then you got this one. This is like a sad cousin to it. In fact, they do look a little bit sad, almost like sad faces, like all drooped over at the corners. I would say this is another one of those ancient games of kind of football where the loser lost their heads. Looks very similar. I mean, the truth is, oh, these mosquitoes. You know what? I've had enough of this place because of the mosquitoes. I'm already covered in bites from head to toe from the last few days that I've been here. But it's worth it because, I mean, this was only 30 pesos or something crazy. Like 50p or something, I think. Not very much money. And like I say, it's worth it just for the, just to see the water. Now, I was thinking about having a swim in that water, but I also saw a sign saying crocodilia. Now, my Spanish isn't very good, but I'm sure that means crocodile or alligator. Either way, I don't want to fucking meet one. I don't mind being bitten by the occasional mosquito, but I ain't getting snapped by a crocodile. No way. It's what you need to do is try and memorise how you got to the ancient monument, because on the way back you won't have signal for, well, the other day it happened, didn't it? I had no signal for 2.5 hours. So, oh, back across this exciting bridge again. So I was going to have a swim in that. I was going to have a swim, but now I've seen a sign for crocodiles, so I don't think so. Over the beautiful bridge again. Wow. I can't believe how clear the water is here. It's just mind-boggling. Mind-boggling. Right, I need to find out where I'm going. I don't know who has right way here. Some lovely horns on them. Pretty beast still. Gracias! Well, this isn't the expected usual thing. Who knows, perhaps it is a normal thing. I think I'm stuck behind a funeral procession or some kind of religious thing, I don't know. Not great, because I've got a 4-hour drive and it's 20 to 4 now. Hurry up for your funeral procession, or whatever it is. Could be some religious thing. Big Catholic things, isn't it? Catholics love a procession. Of course, this will have the knock-on effect of everyone going a little bit insane in the traffic behind, and as we now know, there are no rules. You just do what you gotta do. I hope to God I don't end up driving in the dark again tonight. And that sounds crazy, but I've never seen nothing like it. Mexican nighttime driving is just... There's no way to explain it, really. God, I'm going to see if the sat-nav can get me around this. Well, that was a bloody nightmare, honestly. So I had to try and take loads of detours. A lot of the towns, they're built on... oh, here's another Thomas. Jesus Christ. A lot of the towns are built like on a block system, like American towns. But there's no like signs to tell you which way is they're one-way systems a lot of the time. There's no arrows to tell you which road goes which way or anything like that. No, it's too sensible, that would be. So I had to take a load of detours around the back of the funeral procession. Twice I ended up back in the funeral procession. And then I finally got out of the funeral procession, and then I've had 25 minutes, 30 minutes of speed bumps. It's not quite so bad now, but here's another one. So how long have I been on the phone? On there. So in a minute, oh, here's another one. And the thing is, these speed bumps, they're not like, if you don't notice one, it feels like it's ripped the chassis off the bottom of your vehicle, I tell you.
Yeah, that was a big delay. Looks like I'm going to end up driving at night again. Oh, here we are, another topaz. Jesus. And another. This is going to be one long day. But I've seen some awesome stuff, haven't I? So can't really moan about it. If you like this kind of road trip stuff, by the way, my son's got a YouTube channel and it's called Fix It and Trip It. Basically, he takes smashed up or broken cars, fixes them, and then goes for mad driving journeys over, usually in Europe. So if you want to go over to that channel, please do. I'll put a little link here. No, it'll be there. Little link there. In fact, there won't be a link there, will there? I'll put a link in the description. When I'll get monetized one day, then I'll be able to put a link there. I think I've got to go over those mountains, you know. Look at them. Look how high their mountains are. That's freaking me out, man. No wonder this journey's going to take 3.5 hours. Now, here's another thing to be aware of. The mountain range that I'm going over right now, well, there's a reason why they call the forests here cloud forests, I think they're called, because you're literally up in the clouds. That's crazy. It's dropped to 17 degrees. Yeah, this journey's just got a hell of a lot more interesting. Not for a good reason though. 88 kilometers to go yet. Jesus, it's going to go dark in a minute as well. Oh man. So it's going to be Mexican roads in fog at night. This is not going to be fun. In fact, I'm going to get back off my camera, I think, because the drops where I am now down there are truly shocking. Okay, this isn't really a city, but it's going to, it's only a town, right? But it'll give us some kind of idea of what it's like out here. Seriously. It's like you either have no lights at all. Seriously, I've just come down the equivalent of a motorway and there were like mopeds on there, no lights on whatsoever. Most of the cars haven't got all their lights working at all. You're lucky if they've got one light on there. But the weird thing is as well, the people who have got lights, they just have their main beam on all the time, so you can't see jack shit. Look at this moped coming up here. Look at this moped with all the flashing lights. He thinks he's being safe, you know. That's the crazy thing about it. Look at the back of it. Already overtaken him once. It's absolutely insane. I don't even know what's happening here now. I think people are tooting at me. Where are you going, mate? What are you doing? And this is a main road, like, you know? This is a main road. Like I say, this isn't a city either. Don't forget, this isn't a city. This is just like a average sized town. And it's just insanity, mate. It's insanity. I've been driving an awful long time now, but... And of course you've got the topos or whatever they're bloody called as well, so looks like everyone's flashing their lights all the time because they're up and down these big speed bumps. What a journey this has been. I can't, honestly, every time a kilometre clicks by, I'm just so happy. It's like, I just want to be in my hotel. I just want to be in the hotel. I really had enough today. It's such a beautiful day as well, but I'm gonna have to get this plan better, because the 4-hour drive has turned into a 6-hour drive, and there you go, he's overtaken. I don't know where he's going to go to. No rear lights on that one, look. He's probably got one headlight on main beam. Oh, but his indicator on now though. If you put your indicator on, it's alright apparently. Right, I need to find my hotel. Driving in Mexico at night time is just not for the faint-hearted at all, man.
Robbed already in Mexico. 8 days into a 21-day holiday. 8 days robbed by gunpoint by the police, not by the local gangsters. Ridiculous, huh? And all I did was go from my hotel right there to that shopping mall there. I walked down here, across there, and all the time I felt like I was being watched, and I was being watched, because as I came back out of there with my horrible Burger King that was freezing cold and cost me an absolute arm and a leg, I walked back this way. I saw a load of police in a pickup watching me, and then they drove that way. They waited till I got about here, but it was nice and dark because there's no street lighting. It was quite terrifying down here last night, really. And basically they waited till I was literally this close to the hotel, but it was nice and dark here, and they pulled me over. Well, they pulled over, I should say. They didn't need to pull me over because I was on foot. And at least 8 of them in the pickup truck, and frisked me down, asked me some questions. I was thinking, fuck's sake, man. Yeah, I know what this is all about. And it was a female police officer. She got all her hands in my pockets, and I was wearing a hoodie. Because the area was so rough, right? This is the crazy thing about it. Because the area looked so rough and horrible, I thought to myself, I'm going to put on a hoodie and my tracky bottoms and look a bit rough like, so the local gangsters don't rob me. And I thought to myself as well, I'll just take some cash because I don't want to take all my cards, because if my cards get stolen, I'm fucked. Do you know what I mean? If you're in a foreign country now and you ain't got no cards and you get your phone stolen as well, you've fucking had it, ain't you? So I was trying to do all the right things, you know, be safe, be aware, be everything. But yeah, I got done. They frisked me, drove off. And as soon as they drove off, I thought, oh, what have they nicked? Please, not my phone. And all they'd taken was my money. But you know what? You got to feel pity for these arseholes, horrible little bullies that they are. Because what did they get out of it? They got 50 quid off me, I think. I think that's all I was carrying. 50 quid. Between 8 of them, risking their careers. Sad bastards. Taking to ruin my trip. Today, I'm going to get to the Pacific if it kills me. Let's hope it doesn't fucking kill me, or I don't get fucking robbed anymore. You know what's really annoying me? Today, I've got to go now. I've got to go back over there to the bank to go get some more cash out. And it's like, I think what I'm going to start doing though is I might start putting some in my shoe, money in my sock or something like that. I feel like a bloody teenager doing these kind of things. Yeah, and I think what I'm going to do as well, because there's always the risk of the police at roadblocks and just pulling you over on the road, what I think I might do actually is I'm going to get a few thousand pesos out, but then I'm going to only have like 500 pesos on me, and I'll stash the rest somewhere in the car underneath the, I don't know, I'll find somewhere nice and safe. So yeah, this is a fucking lovely town, lovely experience. But you see, this is the problem in Mexico. Say you're driving around Europe or you're in Italy, right? Well, you can pick any town, any village. There'll be a little hotel or something, or in a city. There's rough areas in every country of the world, like. But the truth is, here it's all fucking rough. Really, you know, it's like, yeah. I was really starting to love Mexico as well. I was really starting to admire their spirit and stuff, and that kind of put a downer on things last night. Fucking arseholes. Oh well. I'm actually a bit scared now as well, because I'm not scared, but it just gets you a bit wary, doesn't it, when these kind of things happen, because you feel violated. That's how I feel. So annoyingly, I've got to go back over there. So the other side of the petrol station is where the bank is, and I'm just hoping they don't see me going to the bank, because that's pretty that's a standard trick, isn't it, of the robbing types. You know, if you get your house robbed, what they'll do is they'll give it a couple of months and then they'll re-burgle your house, because they know you've gone into the insurance and you've got a load of new stuff, so they just steal all your stuff again, but it's all brand new this time. Time to get on the road again. Woo!
So thank you for watching this video. It was a bit of an epic journey, considering all I did was go from there to there, that horrible shithole where I got robbed by the police. But the next video is going to be, believe it or not, that was from there to there. The next video is going to be from here, along here in front of the Sierra Madre, and all the way up to a place called Salina Cruz. Sounds lovely, doesn't it? Oh God, it's so not lovely. So not lovely. Join me for the next one, please. And how's about having a subscribe?